Stay with me.
Jesse? OR7's ready.
Doors. It's going ready cardiac. Get me a pulse. Find me a pulse.
Can't get a pulse. Can't get a pulse.
Come on, beat. Beat, baby, beat.
Clear! OR7, OR7!
Oh, hey, did you get Mrs. Julian in her room?
Yeah, Dr. Bennett's scheduled to see her as soon as he gets in. You look like shit.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, Reichert wants you to see him in his office now.
Maintenance to West Wing 2, please. Maintenance to West Wing 2.
What could you have been thinking?
Well, sir, I felt that Mr. Hartman's symptoms were caused for the most part by the medications we were administering.
So you took him off everything?
Yes, sir, and he stabilized within 2 hours.
That's not the point. You did it without the knowledge or consent of his doctor.
I tried to get a hold of Dr. Summers, sir, and I couldn't.
This isn't the first time you've played renegade on me, Goldman. I don't know what you're trying to prove, but don't try it here, and don't let this happen again. You ask before you act. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You haven't taken any time off in more than 18 months.
Actually, that would be 19 months, sir.
Indeed. When your shift is over, you're on vacation. 2 weeks. Be glad it's not a suspension.
Yes, sir.
What did Reichert want?
Don't start with me. I get cranky after 37 hours on
Just
call.
asking, Jesse.
I got read out again.
Again?
Again.
What for?
Hartman.
Jesse, man, I told you, you should have waited. You should have checked with Dr. Summers on that
You
one.
know as well as I do the patient was going critical.
I'm not saying that you weren't right. I'm saying that you should have waited.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to get some sleep. Huh? Jesse, ER. Staff, come on. Come on.
It's open, Mom.
Well, you're not dressed yet. Not to mention, not showered yet.
Well, it's good to see you, too.
Oh, poor baby.
Mom, if I told you I just got off a 44-hour shift, would you let me skip this one, please?
Your own birthday party? No, I won't. Not on your life. Don't go back to sleep.
Presentation is everything, I think. Yeah. Wow.
I feel so guilty. Look at him. He's exhausted. Daryl has him working triple shifts. He's not eating or sleeping.
Leah, not tonight. It's our son's birthday.
Indian, Native American, whatever's politically correct for the week. I don't think Jesse cares one way or the other.
You know, it's funny. 4 years of med school, 2 years of internship. I never knew this was your birthday.
No, it might not be.
Excuse me?
I said that it might not be. My parents just picked this date knowing I was born sometime this month.
Must be a bitch getting your chart read.
I think it's time you open some presents.
Okay, what's next?
What is it?
Okay, who gave me the rock?
Is there a card inside?
Oh, no, I'm sure there isn't. I think this is just a joke from a friend.
It's, from Dawn Rainfeather. She's the woman who used to be my mother.
I just came in to get a drink.
There's plenty at the bar, honey.
I know. Do you remember that first day that we brought him home? He was so small for a 4-year-old. He just stood in front of the house, his eyes wide. He was so lost, so sad. Every time the phone rang, I thought it was his mother calling to say she had changed her mind about the adoption, that she wanted him back. And then weeks went by. Months. Years. If I lose him now, I'll die.
What we tried. We're very... Work hard, play hard. And his glass is empty.
No, thanks. Had enough, really.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Strange, though.
What? The amulet?
No, the idea for sending it to me at all. She wants to meet me, talk to me. She says she has something important to tell me.
Whoa. She coming here?
No, she wants me to go there to, the Brown Rocks Reservation just outside South Sioux City, Nebraska.
Riker did force 2 weeks vacation on you, and it's long overdue, if you ask me.
Not you two.
Me too.
Your mother, Dawn Rainfeather.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just a little,
Jesse, okay?
yeah, just, little dizzy. A little dizzy. That's all.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Jesse, wait.
No, it's...
You right? Breathe. Just breathe. Breathe.
Having a
You okay?
hard time breathing.
Okay, Speedy. No, I'll be. Just relax. No, Speedy, breathe. I'll be fine. Jesse, breathe. Look at me. Look at me. Jess, come on. Jess, talk to me. Look at me. Mia! Douglas! Jess, come on. Breathe! What? Jesse! Where's the second? Yes. Jesse! Yes? All right. Look at me. Look at me! Jesse! Jesse! It's okay, really. I'll be... No, hey! Jesse! You okay?
There is absolutely no medical evidence that this will help.
Humor me.
Is everyone gone? Guess a non-drinker like me should have passed on the champagne, huh?
I want you to see a doctor.
I am a doctor.
You know what I mean. Do you want to tell me what really happened?
I'm okay.
Jesse, honey, if anything is the matter.
You'll try to make it better.
Yeah.
Just like you always have. I think you should probably read this. I don't remember her at all. I don't think I wanted to, but for the last couple of days, whenever I've managed to close my eyes, I've been having these dreams, and tonight something happened. I don't know what or
Jess,
how I know.
you're exhausted. You have been under tremendous stress for months.
Well, Reichard's forcing me to take a 2-week vacation. I screwed up. Well, I didn't really screw up, but...
What are you gonna do?
Don't take this the wrong way. Okay? Please don't read anything into this that isn't there. I need to go visit the reservation where I was born.
You caught me. Thought I'd help myself to some leftover cake. Want some?
No, thanks. I'm not hungry. Mom told you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How is she?
Scared.
I'm coming back, Pop.
Oh, I hope so. I spoke to Darryl today. He's worried about you.
Oh, really? He's got a funny way of showing it.
He'd never tell you to your face, Jess, but he respects you, even when you break the rules. Hey, you're a good doctor, a natural. Don't lose sight of that. Please.
I'm not running away from anything here, Dad. And you've got to know that I would never do anything to hurt you and Mom.
Yeah, I know that. But your mother's fear, maybe mine, is that you'll be the one to get hurt.
Come down off your throne and leave your body alone. You can't go in there. The cops said so.
Hi. You live around here?
Ma says I can't talk to nobody I don't know.
Well, I'm just looking for someone. Used to live here. Her name is Dawn Rainfeather. Did you know her? Well, do you know where she is now?
The house burned down, and Ma said she went to be with her spirit family in the sky.
Thanks.
What can I do for you?
Can you tell me anything about the fire at 412 3rd Street?
You got a reason for wanting to know about that?
Yeah, I was hired by the family of the deceased to check into it. It was a gas heater explosion, right?
Let me check. Come follow me.
Yeah, 5 to 10. Okay, fix so.
Wait here.
Have you always had your sights set on a political career?
No, I haven't. I never thought about running for political office till recently. I've been urged by a lot of our citizens to do that.
You got the wrong info there, bud. Looks like the engine woman that lived there passed out, dropped a cigarette. Drunk, near as we can tell.
When did this happen?
It was 4... Yeah. It's 4 days ago. Of course, if you worked for the family, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you?
Dan Larkin, pick up one, please.
Just a sec. Larkin. Hey, cuz, what's up? Uh-huh. Yeah, we're gonna cook them. Just bring the deer that I shot, okay? Because yours got buckshot in it.
Sioux City.
Well, now listen, every small town has
Show up around 3 would be good.
You may not be aware that since I've been captain the last 5 years, violent crimes have dropped.
Make the kids take that.
42%.
Messy last time.
I hope our voters remember that next time we have a mayor.
Yeah, I'll bring the beer.
And you have family here.
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, I have a daughter about your age. Very pretty young lady, and I met my wife, really, right over here, about a block and a half away.
No, I'm gonna bring the beer. You just tell those kids to eat before they get there, because they'll eat me out of house and home. All right? We'll see you then.
Hey, what are you doing? Look, I know the autopsy report says the death was caused by smoke inhalation.
What are you,
but there's
some
a
sort of
gunshot
expert
wound. No,
here?
I'm not an expert. I'm a doctor.
What's your name?
Dr. Goldman. And I'm not an expert, but I did a rotation in forensics, and I know...
You don't know what you're talking about, okay?
Excuse
so
me,
do
Larry.
yourself a favor and get the hell
Listen,
out
you're
of
not listening to me! As badly burned as this body is, there's a gunshot wound in the sternum area...
Officer Larkin, what's going on?
I can handle it.
I'd like to report a possible murder.
Give me about 5 minutes. Well, there was a puncture wound, but there's a whole bunch of possible explanations. Injury, collapsing debris, stored ammo that might have exploded because of the heat.
Look, Captain McDermott, I'm a doctor. I work the ER. I know what a gunshot wound looks like.
Well, so does Officer Larkin. I believe you two met outside.
What's he got to do with it?
Officer Larkin was the first one on the scene. He was put in charge of the investigation. In fact, it was he that first brought the alleged gunshot wound to my attention. Even so, there's no conclusive evidence that it was the cause of death.
Yes, sir, but there is no conclusive evidence that it wasn't.
Look, he's my best man. If he and the coroner say death was by smoke inhalation, I gotta go along with them. Look, son, if you've got something to say, why don't you just come out and say it?
It just seems to me, sir, that your department is more interested in controlling your stats than getting at the truth here.
The coroner has ruled accidental death. Now, what are you asking me to do?
Exhume the body, conduct another autopsy.
That's going to be difficult. The body was cremated.
Well, then conduct another investigation with the information that you already have.
You're not saying my officers didn't do their job, are you? Because if you are, you're way out of line.
Look, Captain McDermott, I'm just asking you to re-examine the evidence. Take another look at the autopsy report. If you think that there is any chance whatsoever that this might have been murder.
All right, son. I think I know how you feel. Maybe there's a way I can accommodate you. I'm gonna have all the evidence, all the photos, all the files brought back and put right here on my desk. And I'm gonna go through every single item once again. But if I don't find anything, that's the end of it. All right?
That's all I'm asking. Thank you.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll be with you in a minute.
Flying off, and we're cruising by just at that right time. And old Filbert opens that door and he scoops up that.
One hand.
Yeah, well. Yeah, look at him. Well, I better get going, yeah.
Now, what can I do for you?
I was wondering if anyone here knew Dawn Rainfeather. I'd like to know if something was done with her ashes. Yed Kadal, Yed Kadash, Shemer Abor, Valma Divra Krute, Vyamlech Malkute, V'chayekon, Uvyomechon, Uchaye Dichol Beit Israel, Ba'agala, Uvishman Karif, V'yemru, Amen.
Jewish ritual?
Yeah. I don't know any Indian ones. Well, thanks for bringing me. I never would have found it. Reservation's a big place.
Well, this isn't reservation land anymore. Used to be a sacred place, too. Till we lost it in some sort of treaty way back when. So you coming back to the post?
No, I don't think so.
You don't want to meet the rest of your kin? There's still some rain feathers left on the res.
What was she like?
I didn't really know her that well. She was from South Sioux. But she was nice and pretty. Maybe a little sad. But she knows you've come, and that's good.
Yeah, I came. A few days too late. Thanks for your help. You looking for something specific, or is trashing my room some kind of cowboy welcome wagon?
Well, I was looking for a file that disappeared right after you took a look at it. A file that had this picture in it.
I'll be glad to be going home soon. Take off.
You telling me the whole file's missing?
That's exactly what I'm telling you, Dr. Goldman. You got anything to tell me?
I only took the one photograph.
You expect me to believe that?
I don't give a damn what you believe.
Dr. Goldman, I'm beginning to suspect that your imagination is getting away from you. You see, this isn't L.A. We don't have drive-by shootings here, or triple-digit homicides. Crimes maybe you've gotten used to. What we got here is a nice, quiet little town. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure it stays that way.
Like looking the other way when your officer destroys an inconvenient file? You know, at first I thought this was all a simple case of incompetence, but now it's starting to look an awful lot like a cover-up. Hey!
I'm going to say this just once, so I want you to pay attention. Don't you ever accuse my officers of impropriety. And don't you ever tell me how to do my job.
You let go of me. Right now.
Now, I suggest you take that big city attitude of yours, put it in the trunk of that fancy car, and get your ass back to wherever you come from. Otherwise, you'll find yourself under arrest for theft of county property.
You want to arrest me? You go ahead and do it. And see what my big city lawyers do to this case in your future political career.
You want to tell me something? How come a rich L.A. doctor like you is interested in some dead Indian?
She was my mother.
with him.
Hello. Well, he'd be worth dating if he wasn't Indian.
Oh, please, Mary, get over that.
$10 says Andre won't get him a table.
One for dinner, please.
Do you have a reservation?
Yeah, it's just outside of town.
I beg your pardon.
No, I don't have a reservation.
I'm sorry, sir. We won't have a table available for at least an hour. May I have your name?
Stay and have it on the drink. Don't say anything.
If you'll give me your name, sir, I'll see what I can do.
See ya.
Goldman. Jesse Goldman.
Jesse, where you been? Hi, Andre.
Good evening, Allison. You and Mr. Goldman are together?
Mm-hmm. You're always late.
Sorry, I got hung up.
So, is our table ready?
Right this way.
Pretty bad in that flood.
That's right. Oh, I enjoyed it. The family enjoyed it. Worried. Dog enjoyed it.
Well, you know how it is.
Is this all right?
It's lovely, thank you.
Yeah. I understand it.
Sit down, I'm not gonna bite you.
Thanks.
What the hell's he eating for so long? Food stinks in there.
He may be from LA, but he's still on engine time.
So, now I work in a newspaper morgue. And yes, before you even ask, sometimes it's boring. I don't know, sometimes it's fun too. I mean, it's better than working in a beef processing plant. You know, the one you passed on me way in.
Yeah, it smells awful.
You get used to it. Like everything else. So, tell me about yourself. Are you married? Happily married? You fool around?
No does not apply, and yes. But it sort of depends.
On what?
Here you are, sir. Whenever you're ready.
Thanks. This is on me.
Don't be silly. I'm the one that picked you up.
Yes, you did. But it's still on me.
My. How am I ever gonna repay your kindness?
She turns me down and...
Looks to me like you're just not her type.
Shut up.
Make yourself a drink if you want. I'm not really a bad housekeeper. Just don't finish my work, so I bring it home with me.
Do house fires always make the front page?
Around here they do. I mean, it's not like a lot goes on, you know. It was on the news and everything.
Did you know the victim?
No. But what didn't make it into the papers was that she was an alcoholic and a prostitute. Old news, anyway. What's this?
It's a gift from my mother.
Does that mean something special?
I have no idea.
I say something wrong?
No.
Are you straight?
Hopelessly so.
What about a drink?
I don't drink.
I do.
Listen, Allison. The woman who died in that fire, before she gave me up, she was my mother.
Sorry.
Indian going into a bar. Imagine that.
No kidding. We're gonna be stuck here all night.
What can I get you?
Cup of coffee. Some information, please.
About what?
Dawn Rainfeather.
This way.
I'm trying to find out about Dawn Rainfeather. Can you help me out?
Dawn left us to live in the white world a long time ago.
So you knew her? I've heard some stories.
The dead can't defend themselves from lies.
All right, then what's the truth?
You got reason to know?
Well, he has reason, Red Bull. This is Dawn's son.
Don't get carried away. It's supposed to look like an accident.
Yeah, don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
So you believe she was murdered, but you haven't gone to her family with your beliefs.
Well, what can they do? Jolene Buckley over at the trading post says all I've got's a couple of distant cousins and grandfather who thinks he's some sort of medicine man.
So you don't believe there are men who are gifted with this power?
Well, let's just say that if he was, he would have kept his daughter from being murdered.
Not if it was meant to be. Not if her death was to serve a greater purpose.
I'm sorry, I just don't buy that.
Her death brought you back to your own people, didn't it?
me, boy? Huh? Huh? That's for poking your nose where it don't belong. That's for messing with a white woman. Thirsty, Doc? Huh? Come here. Come here. Come on. That's good, boy. Driving under the influence of alcohol? Doctor ought to know better than that, huh? That's good, boy.
Please. I need a doctor.
The white men who did this to you still search for you. You would not be safe in their hospital. He'll sleep for the day.
Look, I'm telling you, the way I figure it, he got up, walked a ways, and died someplace else. That's why he wasn't there when we went back.
Just our luck if he wandered onto reservation land.
Okay, either way, it's gonna look like he got liquored up, cracked up, and died someplace else.
If he is dead, I knew we should have made sure before we dumped him.
Well, hell, he's just gotta be dead.
He don't gotta be nothing. And if he's alive, he's gonna be able to ID us both. And if that happens, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going down alone. You understand me, Dawes?
Well, you had a fever, but it's going down. You thirsty?
thought I dreamt all this.
Sometimes dreams and reality are one.
I must look like shit.
You'll heal.
In time. Well,
Here.
let's have a look here.
He's worried about his pretty face.
Let me give you a hand.
Palemia.
Ah, you look much better today, my son.
Today? How long have I been out?
Time has no meaning in the healing process.
Thank you, grandfather.
This is the home where your grandmother and I raised your mother. Yeah, we'll get you set up here.
I'd almost forgotten what she looked like.
And now?
It's starting to come back to me. I don't think that I wanted to remember her. The way she gave me away. I remember that she was crying.
For your mother, the tears that begin that day flowed until the day she died.
Then why did she do it?
Only she can tell you why.
And she's dead.
Oh, but her spirit lives.
Oh, grandfather, I have never had a conversation with a spirit.
And you don't think that's possible?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Oh, but you are wrong, son. This is a Chanupa Wakhan, sacred pipe. We believe Buffalo Calf woman gave this pipe to the early Lakota. It is used before one undertakes to seek the truth.
How do you go about that?
We call it standing out, a rite of passage, a way to seek visions.
I don't think I believe in visions.
I think you do.
Sorry. I thought you'd still be asleep. I didn't knock.
No, I heard too much to sleep.
I bet. I know your grandfather's medicine is powerful, but Russell thought you might like some aspirin.
Aspirin? Doesn't have anything stronger?
Here, let me help you with this.
Thanks.
You hungry?
Starving.
This reminds me of Mexican food a little.
Mm-hmm.
Fry bread does anyway.
All ethnic cultures seem to borrow from each other when they meet.
Oh, really? I wonder where latkes come from then.
Latkes?
Latkes, you know, potato pancakes, usually served with a little applesauce, some sour cream. It's real old country Jewish food.
I keep forgetting that your parents are Jewish.
You know, they're more cultural Jews than religious.
You miss them, don't you?
They're the only family I've ever known. They gave me a home, a life, a lot of love. In spite of the fact that
I wasn't such a great kid. As a matter of fact, I was a pretty rotten kid. I was, bitter, angry. Didn't feel like I fit in or belonged. So I rebelled. And they never gave up on me. You have to understand something, Joe. My mother chose to give me up.
You don't know that.
Why, you know something I don't know?
No. Hey, look, don't judge her. You have no idea what it's like to be an Indian woman then or now, and you never will. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. You know, cousin, there's something I don't understand. Why'd the family have my mother's body cremated?
We didn't order that. Just happened.
I'm never gonna find out what I need to know.
There's lots of ways to find the answers.
We talking about rituals and ceremonies again?
Don't dismiss it too lightly. I did for years. I'm a modern Indian who found some charismatic church thing. But that didn't work for me. I floundered around for years. Did a lot of drugs. Got in a lot of trouble. Then your grandfather, he showed me some of the old ways. Jesse, haven't you ever been in a situation, maybe as a doctor, where you just had to go with your heart instead of your head?
Yeah. Yeah, not too long ago, as a matter of fact.
Were you right?
Yes, I was right.
Wasn't that enough?
This is my favorite time of day as I watch for the daybreak star. You know, it's as if each dawn the world has another chance for a new beginning.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you, grandfather. I look around and all I see is poverty. Schools are ill-equipped. Clinics can't handle the number of patients that come in. There's practically no jobs and no future for the children.
You think we should leave the reservation and live like the Washichu?
Well, there's a better world out there for you. You could be part of it.
If we leave, if we give up this land, then we cease to exist.
You know that my parents are Jewish. And being Jewish is not just a religious preference, it's a whole cultural and historical heritage. I mean, yes, the Jews live among the dominant culture. They do so throughout the world. But they have never lost their sense of identity.
And they have never struggled to regain their homeland? Never fought to return to their own holy land?
The establishment of the State of Israel is something altogether different.
Is it? I feel your passion, Jesse. This land is our soul. It is our mother. It is the home of Wakantanka and the spirits of our ancestors. It is only here that we can truly be who we are.
Forgive me, grandfather. But it's that kind of belief that causes your children to grow up with poor education, poor health care, and no hope.
Do we suffer for our beliefs? Yes, I think we do. Just as the Goldmans and their parents before them suffered for theirs. But what is a man who has all the things this life can offer, but for it has given up his immortal soul?
You think that's what I've done?
Well, you deny your heritage.
I don't know my heritage.
And I think it's time you learned.
Look, he said he would call me, and he didn't. And maybe he didn't want to speak to you. He hasn't been to his motel in days. He hasn't picked up his messages. Will you listen to me? Look, look. These are from his parents. They are worried, too. He's fine, okay? I want to see him. No. Look, tell him I'm here. Oh, God, Jesse.
You did what?
Well, I wanted to see if Jesse Goldman was okay. He's the doctor that I met at the final edition.
I know who he is.
Well, he didn't report this, but he was beaten and left for dead. He says that Dan Larkin did it.
Ah. He told you that, did he?
Jesse said it's because he's been asking about his mother. He believes that she was murdered.
Well, he's crazy.
Daddy, he thinks that you're responsible.
That proves he's crazy. I didn't even know his mother.
No, I mean about the beating. I told him that he was wrong, that you would never do anything like that. So was I wrong?
No. Of course you weren't wrong, baby. Look, I don't think you should see him again. He's courting nothing but trouble. I don't want you caught in the middle. Look, baby, listen to me. Sweetheart, you've got no idea how much I love you and your mother. How hard I've worked to protect you from things you don't understand. From people who would do you harm. Look at me. Come on now. I want you to promise me you won't see him again.
I can't promise you that.
I told you to stay away from him. Have you gone to bed with him?
Oh.
Answer me! Answer me!
No, I am not going to answer you. You have no right to ask me that. None.
Allison?
I'm sorry, who were you holding for? Yeah, they're right here. I'll put you over.
You kidding me, right?
Don't tell me you don't know how to ride, fancy rich boy like you.
Of course I know how to ride.
What, side saddle?
Where are we going?
We're here. Here, I brought you this jacket. It's gonna get cold real soon. Something, isn't it?
Sure ain't Griffith Park.
What's that?
It's this park. It's in the center of... Never mind, it's not important. How'd you find this place?
Well, it sort of found me. I come up here whenever I start to forget what's really important in life.
But usually alone?
Yeah. But not this time. Getting cold.
Yeah, it is. Make us a fire, but I must have skipped that part in Boy Scouts.
I think I have a better idea.
Jolene.
No words. No promises, just hold me. You've decided to try standing out?
Yes.
From this moment until the end of your quest, no food or water will pass your lips. No sleep will close your eyes. You will touch no woman and keep close to you only your wotai, your personal charm. I ask Wakan Tanka, the Great Spirit, to be with you, for now it begins. Oh, Wanailo. Weok pe atakia. He choha
Spirit comes to
kashila. Wamayaku.
To the north,
Waziatakia.
Buffalo
Tatanka
people,
oyate.
our
Washakie
strength,
onyapi.
our endurance,
Taunshulapi.
and our truth
Ichakie
comes to us.
onyeshkapi.
What is pure,
Wawachi tanka. Na wawa
courage,
wastete.
and a blessing.
Onko kichelepi.
We ask
Na
for
michonshi.
our brother and son
We on hiapata.
to the east,
We hinach pe.
with sunrises,
Ochoho apito.
giving us another sacred day.
Wakawa. Wiakupe.
To the south,
Wamakaskan.
the spirits
Ma
and the
wamli.
spotted eagle give us peace.
Obo lakota. Kiteyelo. Chanlikile
We offer the sacred tobacco. To begin,
Na kunkaka chikte.
I and the
Ha
ceremony.
mitakwe asi.
May all our relatives live.
As you enter the womb of Mother Earth, may this sweat lodge ceremony, with its lifeblood of water, cleanse and prepare your body and your spirit. As you stand alone and awake for 3 days and nights, and as you seek the truth through sacred visions.
The kid's doing the vision thing. So I figure we wait till he goes off alone, we trail him. And then once he's off reservation land...
You do nothing. You fucked up once, Dan. This time, just let me know where he goes. We'll handle it together.
These belong to your mother. She speaks to you through these things.
I don't understand.
These things tell the story of her life and of yours. Know them, and you will know the truth.
You know where you're going?
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna go to the spot where my mother's ashes were scattered.
You know that's not reservation land anymore.
I know.
I don't know if it's such a good idea you're going up there.
Oh, I think he'll be safe as long as he remains within a sacred circle.
Got everything you need? I hope you find what you're looking for.
In some ways, I think I already have. Okay.
praise all your creation, the mountains and the streams. And I praise you for the eagle, the visions and the dreams. I praise you for my children, the mountains and the streams. And I praise you for the eagle, the visions and the dreams. I praise you for my people, the mountains and the streams. I praise you for the eagle, the visions and the dreams. The visions and the dreams. The visions and the dreams.
Why won't you listen to me? I want to help.
You want to help? Then go home to your tidy white house in your tidy white city and leave Jesse alone.
Look, I can't. You see this?
Where did you get that? That's Jesse's.
No, it's not. I found it in my father's desk drawer, along with a file and a photograph of his mother.
Found him.
Where?
She was nice and pretty, maybe a little sad.
She speaks to you through these things. Know them, and you will know the truth. Dawn left us to live in the white world a long time ago.
Don't judge her.
Her death brought you back to your own people. For your mother, the tears that begin that day flowed until the day she died.
You killed my mother.
I wasn't the one to pull the trigger, boy.
No, of course not. You'd never dirty your hands. You had Larkin do it just like you had him take care of me.
You're jumping to some awful dangerous conclusions with nothing to back it up.
I don't need proof. I know the truth.
You do you?
You were her husband. You married her.
It was an Indian ceremony. Didn't mean
My
shit.
mother loved you!
She was bought, boy. Taken care of. That's all it was.
No. No, she loved you. And no matter what you did to her, no matter how you tried to hurt her, she took all of your hatred into her heart and she tried to heal it.
She wouldn't listen!
And you killed her for it!
I warned her! More than once!
She gave me up for you! She gave me up for you!
And she saved your life doing it. That's right. No way I was gonna recognize you as my own. No way I was gonna have some bastard breed as my son. You know, I figured once I told her what had to happen, that she had to get rid of you or I'd kill you and it'd be over. But it wasn't. She told me she wrote to you, asked you to come here. She was gonna tell you everything. Well, I couldn't let that happen. But you came anyway. Then being the bastard you are, the first thing you did was take my daughter to bed!
Don't shoot him!
No! Think you can break me, boy? Huh? I kicked your ass when you were a boy, and I'll kick it again!
No! Stop! Stop! Stop it! You were gonna kill him.
Poor baby, I was doing it for you and your mother.
No. You stay right where you are. You too!
Take it easy, baby. Just don't do anything foolish now.
Don't make me hurt you, Daddy. Why? Why did you do it? You all those years you kept the amulet, the picture. You must have loved her.
That was a long time ago, baby. It was a different time. I was young and foolish. I made a lot of mistakes.
Mistakes. He's my brother. Your son, you were gonna
Take it easy. Take it
kill
easy.
your own son.
Easy now, baby. Easy. Easy.
The Lakota whistle up a drum to honor you, Jesse, as you take your rightful place as a member of your tribe. And you and your family must in turn honor your people with a giveaway. We give you enough gifts as a token of your blessings upon them. Today, we purified your mother's spirit and freed her to return to Wakantanka. That is reason for celebration, my son.
Thanks for saving my life.
Twice.
Oh, so what? Now we're counting. Oh, hey.
You talk to Allison?
Yeah, I tried to. I don't think she's ready to talk to me yet.
Well, talk to her again. Send her your prayers. Send her all our prayers.
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. A couple kids found your car. I had it towed in. Tire changed. Funny thing is, that car phone of yours was still there. I made a few calls long distance to South Dakota. All your relations send their love.
Yeah, I figure I'll take off first thing in the morning. I'll make it home in 3-4 days if I don't push it. Jolene! Jolene! Jolene.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry. I know you gotta go home. I know.
So come with me.
I can't.
You don't want to?
I don't want to.
I have to go.
I know.
Daybreak star.
With her gift of a new day.
I don't know how to say goodbye.
We don't say goodbye in Lakota. We'll see each other again. You found your way home once before. When you're ready, you're home. And your land will be here waiting for you. I got a little something here for you. You take care of my son.
I was on my way out of town. Thought I'd stop and say goodbye. Can I come in?
I don't think so.
I'm sorry, Allison. I'm so sorry for everything. I never meant to hurt you.
I know. I don't blame you. I mean, you were trying to find out who you were. I guess now I have to do the same thing.
Please let me help you. Let me be part of your life.
Not yet. Not now, Jesse. Maybe someday. Wait a minute. You know, I think your mother would have wanted you to have this one, too.
No, I think you should keep it. And know that if you ever need me, I'll be here.
Okay, fine. Here's all this right here. Previous address.
Also, have your birth certificates of your 4 children? Yes. Yes.
Scared? Well, listen here, little brother. You see this? Big medicine. You hold on to this one, I'll give you the shot. You won't feel a thing. You might as well try it. What have you got to lose? I'm still going to give you the shot anyway.
Are they here with you now? Yeah, they are. Well, we can go ahead and get them the inoculation.
There you go. All done.
Really didn't hurt at all.
All you got to do is believe. Get out of here. Go get your sister.
Yeah, if you don't mind. We're a little backed up here, so if you could just go ahead and throw this out.
Dr. Goldman, they say you've been here over 11 hours.
We'll just go ahead and you can come back, tomorrow and bring them.
Don't you think it's time you called it a day?
So I'm almost afraid to ask. What are you doing here?
Well, I've been setting up markets for some of the crafts on the reservation, and I thought LA might be a good market for that. And I could mix a little business with vacation.
Well, I'm glad you're here. For how long?
Oh, a month or so. Or however long it takes to convince you to come back with me.
Or for me to convince you to stay.
Oh, stay here.
Yes, stay here. You can meet my folks. My mother would love you. And I could take you to my special place. You could get a nice table, and I don't need a reservation.
He was an American son, a fortunate child, the chosen one. He kept his face to the sun, his back to the past, but his walk was not done. He turned around and saw himself, but the face belonged to someone else. Find your way home, gotta find your way home. Like a hawk that flies, like a baby that cries. Find your way home, you gotta find your way home. Remember the look in your grandfather's eyes. Hey, he went to the place of his birth, the sacred land, his Mother Earth. He knew that the journey might hurt, but he held out his hand and discovered his worth. He turned around and saw the road that brought him where the brave only go. Find your way home, gotta find your way home. Like the drums in your